This is PRIMO Magazine with coverage of the recent vandalism of the Columbus statue right outside of Union Station in Washington, D.C. You can see some pictures right now taken on the scene a couple days after the attack, and you can see that most of the vandalism has been cleaned relatively quickly. These pictures and video you'll see soon were taken yesterday, so the speed at which the city was able to clean the statue is remarkable. You can see video here. You can see still some of the damage done from the vandalism. You can see some holes in the patio. We're not certain if that's from the vandalism or if that's just wear and tear of a relatively old statue, but you can see somewhat briefly, you can see some smears and some discoloration, most likely resulting from the effort to clean the vandalism. Most of the vandalism was graffiti. It was mostly political rhetoric, nothing different than we've seen regarding Columbus over the past year. Again, right outside of Union Station, the three individuals responsible for this vandalism were outside the city. They were from outside the city. Two individuals, one the age 28, the other 51, or right around the age of 50, from Alexandria, Virginia. Anybody from D.C. knows that this is not in the city. This is outside the city. You got to cross the Key Bridge to get to Alexandria. And the other individual was a 15-year-old boy from Capitol Heights, Maryland. So the three of these individuals exited their homes, came to this city, and elected to vandalize public property, public statues, which is such a shame. And you can continue to see the damage, some more holes in the floor of the statue, and again some more discoloration, most likely from the effort to clean the statue. Here you can see a fuller view of Columbus Circle in its entirety. It really is a beautiful area. If you do come and visit D.C. by train or by bus, you will be dropped off at Union Station. And it really is a magnificent sight. You can see at the beginning of the video the flags of all 50 U.S. states. I think we're going to see another clip of that in a second. And just the majesty of it all. Obviously, Union Station is initially where congressmen and senators would come, and that's where they'd be dropped off in order to do public service. Some more pictures here of Columbus Circle and Union Station in its entirety. Here's obviously the fuller extent of the beauty and the majesty of Columbus Circle and the architecture and the layout. Especially coming up here, you'll see how it lines up almost perfectly with the United States Capitol building, still under lockdown, still under heavy security due to the January 6th riots. But regarding the vandalism, this is obviously the latest in a long history of efforts to take down Christopher Columbus, his statues, and obviously the legacy that he has here in the United States. This is obviously by three assailants, three individuals with no connection to government or public service. We've seen those kinds as well, specifically in lots of major United States cities. The effort to remove Columbus Day as well. This was just three lone wolves, and it's regardless of what you think of Columbus, it is sad that individuals feel the need to cross state lines and cross into cities that are not their homes and vandalize property. But you can continue to see kind of the way it's looking. Obviously, there's a homeless tent right outside the statue, which is an issue that has continued to grow in Washington, D.C., the presence of homeless individuals who have no place to stay, no access to public housing. And you can continue to see Christopher Columbus right here, and the discoloration that we're seeing, not only from the wear and tear of the statue and its age, but also due to the vandalism that took place. One last final shot of the Columbus statue, of Columbus Circle. You can really see the speed. It's really remarkable, the speed at which the city cleaned the statue and continued to continue to provide the public with access to the statue, to the land that belongs to the public. And it's really remarkable that the city, with great speed and great professionalism, was able to clean this. I really can't tell that there even was an attack. But this has been PRIMO Magazine with coverage of the latest attack on Columbus, on Christopher Columbus, on his legacy in the United States.